Are your biking skills up to the challenge of the River Mountains Loop Trail? Before making that decision, view my aerial maps with GoPro video clips of the bike route. Then let me know what you think. I'm Deborah Steffen, 2020 Educator of the Year for the League of American Bicyclists and City of Henderson Smart Cycling Instructor, Trail Watch Ambassador. Learn smart cycling to bike safer and more confidently on the road or trail. The video bike route starts in Tuscany Village, Henderson, Nevada. You can access the River Mountains Loop Trail from any one of several trailheads: Lake Mead Parkway Trail, Burkholder Trail, Equestrian Trailhead, Railroad Pass, or Boulder City. As long as you remain on the bike path, you will not be subject to the Lake Mead Recreation Area National Park entry fee. Frequently, cyclists prefer adjacent road routes to the bike path. Locals and visitors can rent bicycles and e-bikes at the River Mountains Bike Shop nearby. Henderson bicyclists and biking visitors revere the River Mountains Loop Trail, but most fear the challenge of the Three Sisters. In fact, most cyclists ride it clockwise for the thrill of a fast descent. The infamous Three Sisters hill sequence is steep and long in rapid succession when riding counterclockwise. For locals choosing to bike the trail, I suggest familiarizing yourself with different sections before committing to the entire 34-mile route in one ride. This video represents my Age for Distance ride, so I had to add more distance to achieve the goal. And yes, I'm riding counterclockwise for the greatest conditioning effect. But before you ride, as a smart cyclist, please have your ID, medical insurance card, emergency contact information, and a fully charged cell phone. Here's where I insert a brief recommendation clip for managing personal essentials on your bike ride. Since you're still with me, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell icon for future content of this nature. Start at sunrise, or better yet, twilight in the summer. When it's dark, have an illuminated white headlight and red rear light, as specified by Nevada biking law. Take plenty of water and an emergency tire repair kit containing a spare tube, CO2 cartridge, or a small bike pump. A flat on a remote section of this trail would not be fun without a spare. Wear a helmet, eye protection, gloves, and plenty of water to do this ride. I'll consume at least a liter of water on this route, and I start hydrating upon arising on the mornings that I ride. Occasionally, desert bighorn sheep can be seen on the trail. Watch out for unexpected wildlife, as well as other trail users around blind corners. The trail presents variable inclines and declines, plus sharp turns with fast descents. Sometimes there can be loose sand and gravel at the base of a speedy downhill with a sharp turn. Here's where your bike handling skills are needed. Do you know how to perform a quick stop or a quick turn? Be alert and ready to react to the trail and other trail users. Make sure that you can hear others when they approach from behind. Unless you're transporting your bicycles to the trailhead, you'll need to bike on the local roadway to reach the trailheads. Disclaimer: a lesson in vehicular cycling is highly recommended so that you know how to bike predictably and be conspicuous to motorists sharing the roadway. Have I mentioned the Smart Cycling course? If I had to encapsulate a 10-hour Smart Cycling course, I would say, be conspicuous and predictable. For example, using arm signals and gestures to indicate your intentions. Turning your head to scan before changing positions indicates that you're checking for a gap in traffic before moving over. Ride in the rightmost portion of the roadway that serves your destination, but no closer than 18 to 24 inches from the curb where there's a risk of catching your tire in the groove and it's uneven. Avoid the right turn lane unless you intend to turn right. Be assertive in taking the lane when necessary. Even if you're on an electric-assisted bicycle, you still need handling skills to bike safely and confidently. There's so much more to it than most people realize. In fact, most cyclists are merely winging it until they get bicycle education. When you know the best bike safety practices, you ride with confidence and assertiveness. The entire 34-mile loop counterclockwise has 2,788 feet of elevation gain versus clockwise of 1,802 feet. Three Sisters counterclockwise in 1 mile and 2/10 has 415 feet of gain versus clockwise 0.8 of a mile, 98 feet of gain. One last and important notification. Do not disturb desert tortoises. You'll be lucky to see one on the trail. I have, but they are seriously endangered. If startled, they release precious body water that cannot be replaced in time to maintain hydration levels to survive the desert habitat. By all means, do not touch or bother our prehistoric creatures. The Mojave Desert Tortoise is listed as a threatened species and is protected under the U.S. Endangered Species Act and Nevada Administration Code. It's illegal to remove a desert tortoise from the wild. 34 on one side, 0 on the other side.
Now let's go for a bike ride. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.